No, I just like how they're just coming out. They're passing. Everyone's passing. They're going for that lay. I mean, they're really aggressively attacking. That's good. I like to see that. I didn't know at the beginning of the year when you seen the JV kind of, some of them are freshmen kind of gluing in, and they didn't really come out and kind of, okay, let's play half court. But all of a sudden, Rob's let them loose the last couple games, and these guys enjoy playing that style.
Yeah, unbelievable the amount of fans that are here already, Tom.
I know. It kind of scared me when I came in the parking lot. Like, this ain't good. Speaking if I, get in a seat.
Oh, yeah.
You know what kind of shocked me? I seen in the paper today was a couple, the coach of Marquette. Something happened to him. I don't know what happened.
We don't know what happened.
They got the second seed and they're subsectional too.
Get the second seed. Their head coach gets.
And they beat Putnam County, which is a very good 2A team.
From what we can see, he just got let go. We don't know if he had to resign for something. We don't want to presume anything.
Or if it's health issues or what.
Right. We're hoping the best for him. Don't know the situation. Corey started off the game. I don't know if you were here, Tom. That was not a travel. Apparently it was. They called it. But Corey started off 11 first points.
That's good to see. I like Corey. He's that steady. He's not flashy, but I'll tell you what, he's there right where the ball's at all the time. He's a very smart player.
Lot of guys looking for that steal, looking to just take off, running.
Well, they're going to call the travel. I think we got one there, Phil.
Yeah, I didn't see that. Here's a stat for you, if I could pull it out. Overall, Newark has scored 1,000, Newark varsity, three-pointer by Kyle Scott, 28-7.
He kind of likes that area right there.
Yeah, he does. Newark varsity has scored 1,599 points this year.
Say what?
They scored, as a team, 1,599 points. That is an average. Oh, I thought he was going to throw it to Corey. Nice pass by Kyle.
Oh, they're going to call it on the ground there. Oh, they're going to give him two. They're going to give him two.
Wow, I thought it was after the shot. But so we've scored 1,599. That's an average of 69.5 points a game. Our opponents have scored 1,048 points. That's an average of 45.6 points. So we're averaging outscoring our opponents by nearly just under 24 points. Now get this, Class 1A teams, Newark has scored 756 points, averaging 75.6 points.
That's ridiculous.
And our opponents have 372 points in 1A, and they're averaging 38.4. Tom, that's a difference of almost 40 points, 35 points.
That's crazy.
37 points. 37 points.
That's crazy. You know what? That differential could be even greater because a lot of times we got the ball game won by half.
You're right.
That's the scary part.
Good job by Brett Meyer not fouling there. That little guy's got to be ready to fire. Meyer has to be ready. Fake one to make one. That's what a coach buddy of mine always said. Big Bo Brown, he'll shoot from downtown. Rebound. That's all because of Kyle Scott's hustle. And then Bo Brown follows up with 32-9, 5:20 remaining here in the first half.
Nice nice hustle.
Lobs over the top. I thought he was going to go over the head.
Oh, we trapped in no man's land there.
Good job getting out of that. Tough diagonal pass. We got it anyway. Over to Kyle. Kyle back to Meyer. Meyer looking. Skips it over to Big Bo Brown, and he's fouled. Underneath. That's only their third team foul. Garrett Dillon coming in. First time he's seen the floor today.
Another freshman.
Yeah, another freshman. And then obviously Connor Swanson comes in. Out to Dillon. Patrick for three. No good. Great rebound by Connor. Goes up with the left. Almost sticks it. And Norseman just stays right in that. And he gets caught with his hand in the cookie jar. 32-9, 4:46 remaining here in the first half. And more fans coming in. There's Red and Brenda Korn. You know, we were talking the other day about the Clausels. I was talking with Will, interviewing him about the Clausel legacy. Great move by Dylan Patrick. And we forget that there was another Clausel that was playing in the area, Brad Korn over at Plano.
That's right.
Brad Korn.
All-Stater.
Here's a couple stats of Brad Korn. His sophomore year, he shot 51% from the field. He had 398 points. He averaged 16.6 a game. His junior year, he moves up to shooting 57% from the field, 77 free throw percentage, and had 552 points.
Case.
Then he moves to his senior year, 79% free throw, 56.9% field goal percentage, 815 points. He averaged 24.7 points a game. He had 52 assists, 65 steals, 60 block shots. He took 17 charges. He had 350 rebounds. He averaged 10.6 rebounds a game. As a career, he shot 55.6%.
You know, a lot of it, he wasn't just down low. He could hit the three.
Guy, he can shoot better left-handed than I could, and I was left-handed, and he was right. He shot for a career, he shot 74%. He had 1,765 career points. So you talk about three Clausels are in our top 12. You add Brad Korn in that as well, as he's the leader of all of those guys. He averaged 21 points a game. He had 113 career assists, 165 career steals, 159 career blocks. He took 47 charges in his career. For a big man, that's unbelievable.
That's good.
He had 823 rebounds, which averages to 9.8 rebounds a game in his career.
For being 6'10", he could run the floor so well. I mean, he was one of those guys. He was also a great baseball player, too. And I think they won a regional or sectional in baseball, too. I mean, they just had a good group of kids over there. And it's too bad we couldn't have him in the I think that's the only Clausel relation that has played outside the blue and white Norseman colors there. So
yeah, I don't know what if Paul Clausel.
You know what? His son played at Serena,
North Carolina, after they lived in Serena, but I think they went their whole high school career in North Carolina.
I think you're right, Phil.
Lisa or Paul, if you're listening, go ahead and text me or Facebook message me.
But I'll tell you, be so proud. I remember, I call him Grandma and Grandpa Clausel. I got to go to a special event with my father and my mom. It was, they were celebrating the life of Grandma and Grandpa Clausel and how tight that family was and how they stuck together and how they still do today and how the appreciation of that. It just watching how they operated as a family. And one of the things that a lot of people don't see today is some of the refs. I still remember as a young kid when Kevin was playing, all the family would sit in the front row. They did that. I mean, you have 10 of them. And every ref, when we were down at my dad was getting inducted into the Hall of Fame in Bloomington, you had Bill Spriggs, who was basically one of the best refs. He was cutting his teeth. He did a lot of games for Newark and Plano Christmas Classic. He seen it was Glenn Clausel, my dad, and myself walking in. And my dad mentioned me. He says, who, you're getting inducted? It's great, Roddy. He goes, oh, you got one of the Clausels. He says, well, I got the whole family waiting in the back car. They're coming out. And he says, you keep them away from me. He says, those guys gave me an earful every game I played up and down. He says, they had the whole row blocked off.
Yeah. You know, I was definitely part of that situation where I married into the Clausel family. Chris Clausel was a teammate of mine. He was the last Clausel, I think. There's Kevin Clausel walking in, John Kevin, Will and Jack's dad. I think he was the last Clausel to play before Jack and Will back in '93. Kevin Samian checking in.
Yeah, Tracy's kids play it. They played at Ottawa.
They played at Ottawa. That's right. Yeah, how do we forget about Tyler and Trevor? And Tyler was quite the ball player. I mean, not that Trevor wasn't, but Tyler got
For 6
a
foot,
lot of
that kid,
accolades.
that
oh man, yeah,
he was
6
a
foot,
ton.
Not being able to hear much at all. Wears hearing aids. He
Yep.
did it all on visual and feel and knowing of the game.
And he played in that conference, which was still the NCIC. And I'm telling you what, you don't get away without someone on you, smacking you, grabbing your jersey every single step of the way.
This Norseman team is just swarming. Just swarming.
Bo Brown is being very active. That
Yeah.
guy is a man-child underneath there.
I thought you reserved that for Evan Showman.
I know, but Bo deserved it. He's playing tough tonight.
Nice job to get it over to Samian. Samian for 3. Bam! 39-10. You know, I didn't say bams for for Jacobson earlier. I don't know what I was doing. I was up here by myself, and
That's okay. That's okay.
Connor wanted that off of Norseman feet, I believe.
Yeah, it was off his
39-10. 1:45 remaining here in the first half. And speak of the devil, here comes Corey Jacobson for Bo Brown. 39-10, 29-point lead.
I like Bo and his development. He hits the weights, gets a little taller. He could be another kind of type of guy like Evan. I mean, you underappreciate big men that can run the floor and do a lot of things.
Yeah. These guys are going to be working hard. We're going to need help on both levels next year, varsity and JV. We've got a lot of promising guys who are working their way up, and obviously we have the Dylan Patricks and the nice one-hand pass down to Corey underneath. Corey misses it, but gets
And
his
one.
own. And we'll take the and one instead of the assist for
That's
Dylan.
okay.
He has, I believe, 14 points on the board. I missed one free throw in my head. Sub coming in, Brett Meyer.
It's a lot more subbing than I ever seen
It's not,
Coach has done.
It hasn't been the
But
status
that's
quo. I like it though.
because you're running. I mean, you're aggressive.
When you get everyone running, you got to sub in.
Yep.
You know, there's some guys who can run the entire time. Your Dylan Patricks, he doesn't get too tired. Your Schmitties, Connor Swanson even. Dylan just took it out of his hand. He's going to go behind the back. No, he shovels it over to Meyer, and Meyer gets the left hand with a guy in his face. He has 4 points. Nice pass by Patrick. Putting Dylan on the front here just really causes some havoc with those guys active in the backside.
That it does.
Dylan.
Oh, they're going to get Dylan with
Yeah.
that back, trying to get for that block.
He knew it. That's his second. You know, he really doesn't care. I'm pretty confident he's not going to play the second half. He's going to go in and into the locker
That's
room.
usually been the status quo. Play for the first 2 quarters and time to go get ready for the varsity game.
48.9 left. Norsemen are up by 30. 44-14. Second shot is no
Great
good.
box out. Great box out.
Dylan had Brett Meyer open, but decided to hold it for one shot.
There you go. Nice ball movement. I like that. Make them work.
Yeah, good job by the Somonauk coach. Why are you going to just keep running? You just want Newark to make a mistake here. That's what Somonauk wants. Norsemen want to be strong with it. Jacobson needs to sneak in the back. Patrick with a nice easy drive. He wasn't going hard. He was just smart about it. Somonauk gets a shot off and back iron, no good. 46-14, a 32-point lead. And we'll take a break here during this halftime.